Let's be honest. Getting through an airport can feel like you're trying to solve a giant, chaotic puzzle. But what if I told you it's actually just a few simple steps? Okay, let's dive right in and break down exactly how you can walk through that airport like you own the place. I mean, you're dealing with check-in counters, security lines, terminals that seem to go on for miles. It can feel like a lot. But hey, don't you worry, you are in exactly the right place. We're about to make this whole thing crystal clear.
So, where does the airport experience really begin? Well, it starts the second you pull up to the curb, even before you've grabbed your bags from the car.
Here's the first thing you absolutely need to know. Big airports are usually split into different buildings called terminals, and each one serves different airlines. Just check your ticket or your confirmation email, it'll tell you exactly which one you need to be at. Getting this right from the get-go saves you a massive headache. Trust me. All right, you're inside the right building. Awesome. The next big mission is to deal with your luggage and get that all-important ticket to fly. So, you've got your bags. What's next? Just look up. You're going to see these huge signs hanging from the ceiling with all the airline logos. Find your airline and just start walking in that direction. That's your first official stop. Now, before you even get to that counter, we need to talk about bags. There are two kinds, and knowing the difference is super important. And here's a quick pro tip. Look up your airline's weight limits for checked bags before you leave home. It can save you from some pretty nasty surprise fees. First up is your carry-on. This is your sidekick for the trip, usually a backpack or a small little roller bag. It never leaves you. You're going to take it with you through security right onto the plane, and then you'll stash it in the overhead bin or slide it under the seat in front of you. And then you've got your checked luggage. These are the big guys, the larger suitcases packed with all the stuff you won't need during the flight. You'll hand these over at the check-in counter, and the next time you see them will be at the baggage claim after you've landed. So once you heave that big suitcase onto the scale, the agent will weigh it, slap a tag on it, and then hand you what is, without a doubt, the single most important piece of paper for the rest of your time in the airport. And this is it, your boarding pass. It's basically your golden ticket. It's got everything on it: your name, your flight number, your seat assignment, and most importantly, your gate number and your boarding time. You're going to want to keep this somewhere safe but easy to grab. Okay, boarding pass in hand. Now it's time for the part that can stress a lot of people out, the security checkpoint. But don't worry, we're going to make it easy. It's really simple. Just follow the signs that say security or departures. There will be an agent right at the front of the line who will check your boarding pass and your ID just to make sure everything matches up. It's a standard safety check for everyone. So let's break this down. First, your carry-on bag, your jacket, anything in your pockets, it all goes into one of those plastic bins. Second, if you have a laptop or other big electronics, they need to come out of your bag and go into their own separate bin. Why? Well, they're so dense they can block the X-ray's view of what's underneath. Then, an agent will wave you through the big scanner. And finally, you just grab all your stuff on the other side. Simple as that. Want to breeze through security like a pro? A little prep makes a huge difference. Have your boarding pass and ID out and ready. Wear shoes you can slip on and off easily, because you might have to take them off. For any liquids, Just remember, they have to be in little bottles, under 100 milliliters, and they all need to fit in one small clear bag. And pack that laptop somewhere you can get to it fast, so you're not digging through your whole bag. You made it! You are through security. The hard part is officially over. Now for the last little quest inside the airport, finding the right spot to actually get on your plane. That feeling of relief when you get your shoes back on, right? You can finally relax a little. But we're not quite done yet. These airport terminals can be massive, so the next job is figuring out exactly where to go. The first thing you should do is find one of those huge TV screens you see everywhere. Those are the departure boards. Scan the list for your flight number. It's the same one from your boarding pass. And right next to it, you'll see your destination, your scheduled flight time, and the two most important things: the flight status, like on time, and the gate number. So what even is a gate? It's pretty simple, actually. Think of it like your flight's own personal waiting room and front door. This is where everyone for your flight will gather before it's time to get on the plane. Okay, let's say your boarding pass and that big screen both say Gate B5. Perfect. Now what? You just follow the signs. Airports are designed for this. You'll see big overhead signs pointing you toward the B gates, and you just keep following them in order until you find your gate, B5. You did it! You navigated the terminal, you found your gate. We are at the final step before you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. It is boarding time! So once you get to your gate, you can finally chill out. The gate agent will start making announcements when it's getting close to boarding time, and they'll call people up by boarding groups. Just look at your boarding pass. You'll see your group number or letter printed right on it. It's just their way of getting everyone on the plane in an orderly fashion. When you hear your group called over the speaker, that's your cue. Grab your stuff, head to the line, and have that boarding pass ready. You're going to show it to the agent one last time as you walk through the gate and down that cool tunnel, the jet bridge, that leads right to the plane's door. And that's it. As you step onto the plane, the flight attendants will greet you. You have successfully made it all the way from the airport curb to the airplane cabin. All that's left to do is find your seat, put your carry-on away, and settle in. You did it! See, when you break it all down into these small, simple steps, the airport goes from being a stressful maze to a totally manageable process. You've officially mastered the terminal. So now, the only real question left is, where's your next adventure going to take you?